Alright, what is up YouTube? Welcome back to another Warframe Showcase video. Today I am actually very excited to bring you one of my favorite Warframes in this game. She's a bit controversial in the Warframe community. Well, not controversial, she's divisive. Some people think she's really good, some people think she's bad. I believe she's fun, and she can be good, but you need to understand with this frame is that she has a lot of RNG. Her name is Koumei. She is a puppeteer and a wielder of fates. And yeah, we're going to talk about her passive and her abilities as we go along. So let's get right into it. So starting off with her passive, I don't know if you look at the bottom right next to the 5 dice, you see a little icon that is on a timer. Essentially what that passive does is it'll alternate between your secondary, your primary, or your melee weapon, and they will each get a random buff every minute. So keep an eye on that. Um, she has another passive. It's a hidden passive. It plays into the dice. Um, every time she casts an ability, she will throw dice, and if you land triple sixes, it will enhance your abilities. And in some abilities, it'll even affect how much of something you get based on the number of things you drew. If that makes sense. I don't know how to. I don't know the terminology, but the amount you roll when you roll the dice is how much you get of a certain thing. But yeah. That pretty much covers her passive. If you want to know how to get her, by the way, you can get her in Cetus. There's a certain quest line behind, not quest, maybe. It's a little mission you can do in Cetus, in which you can farm her parts, and there's like a whole pity system and stuff. Really good stuff. And how I'm running her right now, just give you an idea of how you want to run her. I'm running her with a Goblet Prime, so any sort of fast-firing weapon, an assault rifle, an SMG, anything like that. The Agrit, which is a good secondary that I run with her due to the fact that it's really good at killing things and it's really helpful when you're completing certain challenges. And I'm running with her signature melee weapon, the Amanada, which also has a passive that she has, but it doesn't cycle every 60 seconds. It'll cycle every certain hits. So you can get anything from extended range, final crit chance, status chance, damage, and you even have a buff where you get all of them at once. Super cool stuff. I will show that off here in a bit. She's a really fun Warframe. Okay, going on to her abilities. I'm gonna try and say these right. Kumihimo, the first ability. Essentially, what she does is she launches forward a little ball that weaves threads of status effects. They're each random. And what happens is if they're coming at you, right? If enemies are coming at you, each time they pass through a thread, they'll be inflicted with a random status. Not a random, um, a status of whatever that thread is like highlighted under. And if you happen to roll triple sixes with your dice upon cast, you will be able to. I think each thread will have every status ability on them. So, my personal opinion with Komish is a good primer. If you have a status weapon that has a galvanized shot, um, or if you have a condition overload melee build, or anything of the sort, she's good at just applying statuses to enemy. I will say this, there are warframes who can apply more status, multiple stacks of statuses, but for what it's worth, her playstyle I think is pretty fun. I do like her first ability a lot. Um, if you roll a triple six, your threads will inflict one of each status, I think. But yeah, on to her second ability, Omikuji. Essentially what it does is it'll give you a challenge to complete. You will either have to kill enemies within a certain distance, you have to kill enemies away from a certain distance, you have to get kills wall latched, you have to the challenge can differ. Sometimes some challenges will give you a negative effect. But all in all, when you complete them, um, you will get a random decree. You can't pick one, you will get a random decree. And on this note, I will say if you're running the Steel Path circuit near Koumei, she becomes a monster in the circuit because of how many decrees she can get. So if you get her on the Steel Path and you have a good build, like in not Steel Path, if you get her in the circuit, just spam this ability, complete your challenges, super easy. Um, if you don't like a certain challenge you get, you can hold the ability down and cancel it. And if you roll a triple six, what you are able to do is it'll automatically complete the challenge for you, so you'll automatically get a decree. I like it because in game modes where there are like an endless game mode, her power really ramps up, and if you're there really long, her power, because of the decrees, amps up a lot. Depends on what you get, but really fun stuff. On to a third ability, Omamori. This ability is very RNG based because not only will you cast it, the amount of number, whatever you roll the number, there's going to be how many of those little affrontas you're going to have rolling around you. And what happens is every time you get hit, there's a chance for the damage to heal you instead of harm you. Remember what I said there, there's a chance. So not every time an enemy hits you is it gonna like heal you, but it has a chance of healing you and it'll heal you for the damage you were dealt. Do you get me? Maybe more. I believe you can increase the healing with strength, but I'm not too sure. But that's what that ability does. If you roll a triple six with that ability, it will make you invulnerable. It'll make you invulnerable, and you can take 18 hits, and pretty good. If you get that in the circuit, once again, you basically got it. On to a fourth ability, Bunraku is a really fun ability for me. It's line of sight based, and it has pretty good distance, but I mean there is a limit to the distance, but it has pretty good range. And the only negative is that it only affects enemies you're facing, like the direction you're facing. So if you look in one side, all the enemies are going to be hit that side, and you won't hit the enemies behind you. But if you roll a triple six, it will target enemies behind you as well. And what happens is you quote unquote weave the threads of fate and or destiny or whatever, and you'll be able to control and not control them. You have them in place, sort of like a puppeteer would, and each one will get a status effect depending on will receive a certain amount of status effects depending on the the number you rolled um um with the number you rolled based on the dice. I keep forgetting what it is, right? And yeah, that pretty much sums up her abilities. We are gonna showcase them right now. Um Sorry, my mind I got distracted for a sec. Give me 1 second when I do something. Oh my god, did the dumbest thing just happen? I swear I had like the best fucking description of her abilities. I showcased them all good. I went through my freaking live demonstration, which is why I'm at the ship. And towards the end of it, which by the way, I had like a really good game. Lucky on the rolls. Like it was super good. Like awesome, right? Showcasing Koumei really good. And I realized I was muted. And all that took 30 minutes, dude. Oh my god, I'm so annoyed. I hate that I do that to myself. I'm not gonna go through the whole demonstration in the ballroom. I'm just gonna show you right now. I'm gonna speed through as fast as I can. Talk to her. Talk.
Knock, knock.
Now, who would be knocking all the way out here?
Orders, I swear to God.
Operator, I don't think you should answer that.
Orders, I swear to God. Yeah. Going over how I would modder approaching this. I'm not gonna take too much time. I'm not even gonna give my disclaimers. This is for beginners and intermediate. Focus on range. and duration, you can go for a little bit of strength. As a new player, since I do like her melee weapon, I'm gonna throw Steel Charged, which you can get through the cred shop with Nora Knight. And essentially, what I'm gonna throw on is flow, continuity, vigor, intensify. Where is it? Throw on stretch. Throw on some transient fortitude. This you can get it by farming Deimos vaults. Um, hmm. Don't want to take this long. Don't want this to take too long. My bad. Anything else I don't want to run on this? Nope. I'll throw intensify on here. So that covers that. When I look for augur reach and augur message for the range and duration. Here's augur message. Where are you, you dumb mod? There you are. And for the Exilus, I'm gonna throw on Power Drift just cause. This you can get it in Lua. When you get there, it's a story questing. If you're a beginner slash intermediate player looking for a decent build for her, you're gonna want to run with something like this. It's not meta, it's not endgame. This is to help you get through the star chart, and it is very strong. Got that out of the way. Going into my build and get rid of this. This is what I'm running. I'm running Dreamer's Bond for energy and health regeneration, Power Drift for strength, Reach for range, Cutting Drift for range. Can I fit? I think I might change that out. Let me change that out. Throw that on here. Oh my god. Oh, that's why. I'm not trying to take long. I'm trying to speed through this. Just throw that on there. For range, I'm running for my builds. This is like not meta. This is not end game. This is for me. What works for me? End game. For a late game, I'm running these Archon mods because she procs a lot of status. So some of these will pair well with each other, and I will get many things off her. I'm running Malt Augmented for strength, which will get me over the 200% threshold, and efficiency for getting also over that 200% threshold, which is why I'm running Augur Reach. And yeah, that's pretty much what I'm running with her. As far as companion, I'm running with my cat. And yeah. Now, as far as what we're gonna do, I was in Neptune, and we're gonna do a mobile defense, which is what we're gonna do again. And we're gonna get right into the live stuff. The one things you will hate, especially if you're a content creator, and I'm small, keep in mind, but I relate to so many content creators who go through this, is having a good session. Descriptions are good, showcase is good, having the gameplay really good. And at the end of it all, you realize you were fucking muted.
This
Do you
is
know
a
how
mobile
annoying that
defense
is?
mission. You must
Anyways,
deliver payloads and
going on to
defend a
cycle her
number of
abilities.
locations while I break into the network.
At the start, you're going to want
Be
to
prepared for heavy resistance.
start with your second
I
ability.
can't do this without you.
Cast. Oh,
Let's go on the offensive.
okay, I'm not going to waste time. Got a video to you guys. Okay, what do I got?
Consider what I have
Good.
learned
19
from this
enemies,
skirmish.
19 meters away.
We have got to find a terminal. Proceed and prepare.
Oh my god. Activate her third ability, which once again, if I get hit, it could heal me or it could just take damage. Not really worried. use these for area denial and block this. Gotta go back. This is a first ability in action, by the way. It can bounce off walls. If you roll a 666, you will proc one of every status on an enemy. I just completed a challenge, there's that. That wave is her first ability. When you see me do something like this,
We are
it's her
finished
fourth.
here. Move on.
Okay, that's done. Bro. There you go. So I gotta get in close. One thing I like about Koumei is she allows you to play the game at a really unique pace. You can go in close for the challenges, you can go far, and really fun stuff. What I recommend with her, what is it, her first ability, look for where enemies are coming from and throw it that direction. Like I'm seeing a lot of enemies coming from down here. I'll throw it down there. Oh god, my aim.
Your crowns are safe in my grasp, oh Parvus.
No, they're not.
Protect me!
Each time you complete a challenge with your second, by the way, the cooldown will increase along with the requirement.
Area completed. Move on.
I need 2 more kills within 10 meters. By the way, if you don't like a Warframe, okay, nice. If you don't like a certain challenge you get, what you can do is hold down the second ability and you will cancel it. Oh god, I don't like that one. So I'm gonna hold it down. It will increase the cooldown, so right now it's at 20 seconds. That's the second ability. 48 enemies are airborne. Easy. I don't know if I'll get the 48, but we'll see. I'm at 17. If you hear cars on my side, my
The
bad.
odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
And yeah, that's pretty much how you play her. She's fun. She really adds diversity to how you play Warframe. I think the way I'm running her with these weapons is very efficient. Just depends on the challenge. And I do like the secondaries, they're fun. Ow. I'm out of that. I think I'm close to the end. Yes, I am. So, if you made it this far to the video, sorry everything was so short. Um, I think you all might actually like that, to be honest. Um, Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of Koumei. She is very divisive in the Warframe community. Some people think she's good, some people think she's ass. I lean on the side of she's really good and she's fun. It all just depends on the RNG, like your luck, you know. But you have games like if you watch my last match, super solid, really good rare decrees, a lot of triple sixes, really fun stuff. If you want to know how to pick her up, you can farm her at Cetus. There is, I think you go to her statue and you play like an event that there was for her. Really good stuff. Highly recommend. She's highly recommend y'all check her out. And yeah, with that being said, I don't know if I already said this already. I'll catch y'all next week. Peace.
Another job well executed.
Oh, that's so bullshit. I can't believe I had to do this again. Whatever. It is what it is.